talk a little about chaos versus order in hoop dance, because today's hoop intention is chaotic. And when I jumped into my hoop this morning, I wasn't quite sure how I was going to express chaotic. And it really took me quite a while to get into that mode of just really letting go. And it's in that moment that I realized the really close relationship between flow, that letting go essence, and chaos. So for most of us, when we first learn to hoop dance, when we first learn to hoop, there's a method, there's kind of a strategy, there's an order. We learn the foundations, we get the easier moves down first, and then we start to link those together and build upon the skills, build the moves together so that we can create flow sessions. There's a structure, there's an order, there's a sense of kind of neatness. That neatness really makes sense because it's thinking, it's coming from the mind, it's coming from creating systems and linking things together, and it's very thought processed. So you might be, when you're trying to build choreography or build patterns with your hoop dancing, if you're thinking it through, you might actually do a move and then kind of stop and think what comes next. And then the opposite end of that spectrum is the chaos and the freedom and the flow, the freestyle of it all. It's in that chaos and that letting go that we can actually all start to allow that feeling of complete freedom. And this freedom and this ultimate flow can only come when the thinking, structured, logical brain switches off and the body brain kicks in, where it's awareness and consciousness and just this intuitive movement. And in that is definitely an element of chaos. If you're a hooper that really likes to be systematic, that likes to map things out and really think it through in order to ultimately find your flow, then I'm totally encouraging you to get a little bit chaotic today, get a little bit out of that structure, out of that thinking, and just let the body take over. Let's get messy and chaotic to find our ultimate true hoop dance flow. I have a feeling that underneath all the layers and all the thought, all the thinking it through, you're going to find some authentic movement, some newness that you never even realized until now exists. Let it out.